Hello, my name is Jeremy, and this is going to be our group member for Group 5 of the address book project. So here's my Visual Studio code, and we all worked on it together with GitHub, and you can take a look at the commit history. The skeleton files I didn't really touch. None of our team members touched it either. So it was just kind of left behind, except for the parts that we were supposed to edit. So without further ado, I'm just going to start it off. So I'm going to launch the addressbook.exe here, which is what we compiled with GCC. So on the addressbook.csv here, we have a name, phone number, and email for the top header. And then we have sample names like Bill, Jack, Bob, and Phil, and also their corresponding phone numbers and their emails, for example. So here we're just going to do a list contacts just to show that everything works. So here is the contact chart. So we can see here that it prints a nice table. It shows the corresponding people or entries in the contact list. So now we're going to do a search contact, for example. And here we can see what we want to search by. So for example, we're going to search by name. And we're going to enter Bill, for example. Here we have the Bill entry here for the contact search. And I press any key to continue or enter any key to continue. I could keep searching it again. So I could, for example, search by phone number. And if I enter 123, we have, as you can see, we have two entries here on the top. So it's going to spit out two entries here. We have Bill and Jack, which have the 123 phone number. So it has a for loop, and it will iterate through every single entry that has the matching search function. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to do the edit contact, for example. So we're going to try to search a contact to edit by. So for example, we're going to search Bill. So we're going to enter the name of Bill. And here's Bill. We pulled up his information. We're going to select this, and we're going to select serial number 1. So here we have Bill's information, Bill 123, and the Bill email. And we could select on what we want to edit. So for example, he has a legal name change, and he wants to be called, I don't know, Billy, for example, with the IE. So there you go. And we have successfully changed his name to Billy. If we do a list contact here, the first one is going to be Billy because we just changed it to Billy. Next, we're going to do the add contact functionality. So we're going to add contact. And there's actually quite some error checking here. So for example, we want to enter a name. For example, we'll just say we'll enter Bobby, and we'll enter a phone number, just a 123. So here on the CSV file, the 123 is allowed because we already manually input it in. But if a user were to use our program to input in and they put it at 123, it wouldn't let them because it's not a valid phone number. So we're gonna have to put an actual valid long phone number. So for example, we'll just do a random phone number, 323-123-321. I guess another one, and that will go in because it is a valid 10-digit phone number instead of a random phone number. Again, this works because we manually input it in. And for example, let's just say we want to go back from here. Contact will not be added because of the missing element, which is going to be the email. So we're going to return back to main menu if I press any key. So if we do a list contact, nothing really happened. But if we were to add another contact, for example, with the name of Bobby, enter another phone number of the one I just put in, and then we enter an email ID, for example, Bobby's email is cool. And we want to go back, so we basically just added this contact right now. And when we do list contact, we could see that Bobby is actually entered in here in the new list now. And for example, we don't like Bobby anymore, so we want to remove him from our contact list. We press a 4, and we want to search contact to delete by, and we're going to search by Bobby. And what that did was that it just removed Bobby from the list. So everything here works, very functional. And for example, let's just add another contact to show that the saving file functionality works. So we'll just say Miley for now. Phone number, we're gonna have to put in 323-123. Everybody has the same phone number nowadays. And then we're gonna put the email ID is gonna be Miley's email, and we're gonna go back. So here we have Miley. All right, and when we exit the program here, we could either save using 6. And as you can see here, we have the email and Miley's contact automatically updated. or when we exit, it will prompt us if we want to save or not. And then we're gonna hit Y to save, and then it exited and it saved the data in the CSV. And that concludes our program.